Hi children, I'm so excited to be sharing a very special story with you today. This is Bunjil, the creation story. This story is from the Wurundjeri people, the first people of Melbourne. This is their dreaming and creation story. The story is not 100 years old, it's not 5 years old, it's more older than that. Okay, it's more than 10,000 years old. It's more than 20,000 years old. This story is about 60,000 years old. You can see that I'm not reading from a story. I'm not reading something that's been written in pen, because 60,000 years ago, there were no pens, children, no crayons or pencils or books. They relied on the oral tradition of talking to one another, where they would pass their story on from generation to generation. And here's the story for you. You'll be meeting some different characters. Okay, Bunjil is their creator and he is an eagle. He also takes on the form of a man. Wang is a black crow and he is the protector of the Wurundjeri people. Helping Wang to protect the land, we have these 6 characters. One of them is Yuran, the glider possum. Then we have Wollert, the brush-tailed possum. Then there's Thara, the white hawk. There's Yakope, the green parakeet. Jat Jat, the kestrel. And Laguk, the mountain parrot. Okay, so Bunjil, the eagle, is their creator. Wa, or Wang, the black crow, is the protector of everything and everyone. And these 6 are protecting the land. So in the beginning, boys and girls, Bunjil created the land and he took on the form of a man. Okay, so he created the land. And as he set about creating the land, he sent out the very special protectors to protect different parts of the land, and they went out in pairs. Once Bunjil had created the land, he knew it was time to create man. And what Bunjil did was he got 3 pieces of stringy bark, or 3 pieces of bark from a tree. And then what Bunjil did, he used the clay that he found in the earth to make these people. The first thing he did was make 2 feet. And he placed those 2 feet onto his bark. Okay, there's 1 foot. Thank you, Tom. You can put them down. Okay, there's 2 feet there and 2 feet there. Next, what Bunjil created was their legs. Okay, thank you. Okay, 1 leg there. Great. Okay, thank you. Once he had created their legs, he needed to create their trunk, or their body. Once he created their body, he created their arms and their head. Okay, there's some arms. Arms, and we need 2 heads. Okay, 1 head and another head. When Bunjil saw the people he created, he was so excited that he danced around happily. And then, using the stringy bark, he gave them some hair. And for 1 person, he gave them curly hair, and for 1 person, straight hair. Okay, so there's some curly hair for this person and some straight hair for this person. Bunjil then used his own breath from his mouth and he blew life into them. And when Bunjil blew into them, that gave them life and they stood up. And Bunjil was so happy that he danced around them again. Bunjil then created some weapons for them so that they would be able to protect and to hunt. And he showed them how to use these weapons. Now, Bunjil also had a family of his own. And what Bunjil did, he called upon his family. He had some sons and 2 wives. Fantastic. And then he called upon Wa, the protector. And he said to Wa, can you, or Wang, can you use your big bag of wind and blow for me? So Wang took a deep breath and trees filled the land. And Bunjil then took on the form of the eagle. And he said to Wa, or Wang, that's not enough air. I need some more air. So Wang took one giant breath and and what happened was, children, after Wang opened the bag of wind, Bunjil was blown all the way up into the solar system. And Bunjil is now in the night sky where you can see him every night. He's called Altair the Star and he's part of the Eagle constellation. So children, there you go. That was the creation story of Bunjil. A very special story to the Wurundjeri people of Melbourne, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.